how do I pronounce that word? Summoning... Who? What? What? Nothing will go wrongo. I am the Congo. I've never heard that before. That's an interesting, okay, chore. Whatever you... And before you accidentally... Oh my gosh, Blue. Why would you... No, it's fine. It's fine. It's just little, small... Like, what could honestly be the problem, right? It's not like we're mixing anything that's, like, not meant to go together. You know what I mean? This feels so, like, illegal. Yeah. But, you know. Whatever. You guys said it's fine, so I'm just gonna run with it. Okay. Feels so like dirty. Oy, oh my gosh. I know it's not really like that, but it just feels so wrong. I didn't know how to pronounce it. Thuhu. I don't know. Like, how do you pronounce that C-T-H thing? Okay. Let me go dump this real quick. Joshua Giraffe. That's a Raffi song? What? What is a Raffi song? And who is Joshua Giraffe? Cthulhu. Interesting. A sea monster. What sea monster? Is it one that actually exists, or is it more or less just like a... Or is it like one of those, what is it called? Like mystical... I don't know. Then again, they say like... I have no idea. I've heard of... I didn't know about like half of these different... whatever they're called. Okay. This honestly should be a pretty quick recipe, in all seriousness. Yeah, I thought there was actually a monster that was like, or a demon that was called that. What are the differences? Oh crap. One problem I didn't think about is reading the directions. Okay, to make the chicken. Cornstarch. Oh. Damn it. Okay. Okay, well. Not exactly prepared for this like I should be. That's all right. It's a learning process. So this is definitely different. Definitely not enough cornstarch. I think I have more. Son of a bitch, that's not what I wanted to do either. Hold on, I'm getting myself together. There we go. So it's eggs, cornstarch, plate. Okay, we're getting there. Okay. Joshua Giraffe gets afraid when trekking through the jungle and repeats to himself, "Nothing will go wrongo. I am the Congo." That's pretty funny. I've never heard of him or that before. That sounds pretty funny. I'll have to actually look that up because I feel like that'd be really catchy if I heard like the same tune as how he says it. Weird how the English as a second language speaker knows how to pronounce the English origin word better than a native English speaker. I'm not familiar with sea monsters. Like, I am not taught that. It was nowhere like taught to me in any sort of thing. If Baloo knows about it, he probably Googled it. As the priest or leader of the Old Ones, a species that came to Earth from the stars before human life arose, the Old Ones went dormant, and their city slipped under Earth's crust beneath the Pacific Ocean. I would love to see a picture. That sounds pretty cool. So, originally I was thinking I was going to do like grilled chicken with glaze as well. But I wanted something with a little bit of a crunch. So it's going to be like in cornstarch, and then I guess it's technically considered fried, but I'm not going to like deep fry it. I'm just, you know. Hello. Don't need to be so rude about it, Baloo. Are we surprised at this point? Excuse me that I'm not out here like searching up stuff about sea monsters or whatever. Learning process. Thank you very much. Okay. Alright, so how it works is like you cut the chicken into bite-sized pieces. Honestly, I probably could have just used a knife, but I think my knife, I used it for like as raw food. So maybe probably shouldn't. Now the question is, do I put this in half? Alright, we'll try it different ways. We'll cut this in half first. Wait. That wasn't exactly entirely in half, but it's fine. Okay, cut this in half. Chop. Slice. Turn around. Ah! I should have taken off my little like watch band thing, but it's fine, I guess. See, this is where oh snap. Okay, hold on. White pepper. Can't forget that. Salt. Also kind of forgot that. Okay. Okay. That's fine. I'm redeeming this before it gets too far. See, when I've made like other chicken, like Chinese chicken recipes before, it's done it like very differently. It was done differently than this. So that's why I'm just like a little bit thrown off in this process. Because how other Chinese chicken recipes were is that you didn't use egg, you just used the cornstarch. Cornstarch, salt, and white pepper. And then you would like let the chicken sit and marinate like that. And then you would like put it in the oil to kind of light fry. But it's fine, we can do it this way, there's no big deal. Oh, what kind of movies were you watching to like hear about that? Because I've never heard or learned. See, okay, there you go. See, Zan, that's another thing. He heard about it in movies. I never heard about it in movies. How was I going to know how to pronounce it if he heard it in movies? I feel like I was just set up for failure in this whole situation. Zan mentions the name, testing to see whether or not I know how to pronounce it. I don't know how to pronounce it. Baloo does. Kind of throws me under the bus. Like, it's all just a big setup, honestly. That's honestly what it feels like at this point. Hey guys, how can we fuck with these? Okay. Ah! It was a little too close for comfort on my finger there. Thank goodness I'm wearing gloves. Alright, so egg. I don't know if I should really probably be doing like all the egg in the egg wash like this, but I feel like I definitely didn't put enough cornstarch. Is it from Ghostbusters? If it's from Ghostbusters, then I definitely did not know because I've actually never seen Ghostbusters. Like, none of them. Not the original. Not... Yeah, I haven't seen any Ghostbusters. See, how do you do this without, like... The one thing I've always had an issue with is that then it, like, makes big clumpy sections of, like, cornstarch. And it, like, kind of throws... Or maybe if I use the knife? There we go. See, this is going to be so tedious, though. Whoops. Yeah, see, the egg is like clumping stuff. It's fine. We'll figure it out as we go along. At least try to. Ah! See, how do people, that's the thing, how do people do this? Am I making my chicken too small? And like, see, that chicken has a, oh shit. This chicken has a lot of cornstarch. This chicken's like definitely a little bit bigger. Okay, maybe I'll just, maybe if I just finger dip, and, oh, but then my gloves get all the cornstarch too. It's okay, it's fine. Is it from Ghostbusters? I actually want to know. Did anyone Google? I would Google myself, but hands are kind of occupied at the current moment. Alright, so I'm not a huge fan of how this is turning out to be a little bit more work than I thought it would be. Just putting that out there. But it's fine. Maybe the chicken will be like totally amazing and come out delish. Oh shit. Ah! It's at least in the Ghostbusters cartoon. Okay, well, I've never seen the Ghostbusters cartoon either. Just for the record. Like, anything Ghostbusters related, I have not seen. Just so you all know. So, that in before, like, Zan out here, like, starts giving me shit. You haven't seen Ghostbusters? What, do you live under a rock? Oh my gosh, how have you not seen Ghostbusters? I feel like that's what I'm going to be getting. This is, oh god, so much chicken left to do. This is, you know what? I'm just gonna egg wash. Throw it in there. Okay, and I'm not gonna do them individually. That seems like it's taking too much work. I'm trying to remember what movie I remember it from, but I can't seem to remember the name of the movie. Couldn't you just Google though? Like, what movie is Cthulhu in or referenced in? Right? Or no? Does that not really work? Well, if it is Ghostbusters, at least we all know that I've never seen Ghostbusters before. Just so we're clear on that. Yeah, I feel like we should keep cutting these in half because these chicken breasts are like ridiculously huge. That's what she said, ish, I guess. I don't know. I thought it might be the dog demon in the first film, That was Zool in the first movie. Yeah, see, I feel like I've heard... Like, I remember on TikTok watching some video where, like, it showed, like, a monster coming up from sea, and people were saying that it was... And there was some crazy, like, name to it. I think it was the same name, the Cthulhu. But I didn't understand it, or, like, understand how to pronounce it, because they were just typing it in the comments. Nobody was actually saying the name, so I didn't know how to properly pronounce it. Does it have, like, a bunch of tentacles or something, and it's, like, massive? I don't know. Then again, like, what does it have tentacles, I guess? I feel like almost every sea creature is, like, referenced to having tentacles. Dude, I really hope this comes out good, because I'm already, like... It's okay, we'll fry the chicken. Maybe we should just fry it first, because actually in the instructions it does say, like... It actually said to make the sauce first. That's my mistake. But in my defense, I didn't think... I thought that the chicken was gonna, like, marinate or something first for some time. So, yeah, that's my excuse there. I remember the movie, but I am mistaken. I confused Kraken with... Oh, see? There we go. Cthulhu. Yeah, see? So then where have you heard of Cthulhu from? I think I had... It sounds familiar in the sense that I think if it's... Depending on how it looks, then I saw it in a TikTok. That sounds like... I don't know. That sounds kind of weird to say. I saw this in a TikTok. It was so informational. So, like, not really at the same time, because I didn't learn how to pronounce it. Okay. I think this was a better way to go. Ah! The problem is, like, this is so... I guess I'm glad I did actually only end up doing this on one side, because this ended up being really messy. Like, a little bit messier than I thought it was going to be. Like, it's almost kind of gross dealing with chicken, because it looks like I'm, like... I mean, it is flesh, but I feel like I'm just, like... Ugh. I don't know. It's like, it just looks kind of questionable sometimes. Yeah. It's just the egg, hopefully, I think. I don't know, it just looks weird. Clash of the Titans? I don't think I've seen that either. I can't remember when was the first time I've known. Oh, okay, well, I'll... Dang it, how am I supposed to look at the... I want to look at the picture, but my hands... Okay. I'll get to it, hold on. I will figure out a way... One way or another, it'll happen. You see, it's like also slimy. Is chicken normally this slimy? Is it just like that it's been a while or something that I've like... Or maybe it's because I just put chicken in the crock pot last week that I'm like... I don't know. Here we go. Nice, okay. Alright, I feel like we're breezing through this pretty well. My shoulder is starting to burn though. It is, you gotta get tough and also not cut yourself. It's a noble profession. I know, like I have no problem like cutting and dealing with it or whatever. I just feel like it's not normally so... It isn't, wait, we're talking about cutting chicken, right? Yeah, no, the chicken smells fine. The chicken, like, I bought it last weekend. and I ended up having like more than like it was for when I made the honey garlic chicken. I had more than I needed, so I ended up freezing it. So I just thawed it today, and so I freezed it like the same day I bought it. So it's literally like, I mean, it's fresh-ish. So I think that's what it is. I think it's because since I freezed it, and I don't normally like freeze meat, I don't think I'm used to like how it is after it's been thawed. You know what I mean? That would be my only guess. Or hypothesis. Estimate? Hypothesis. I guess we'll just go with guess. No, I guess it is also kind of a hypothesis. It's the same thing, whatever. Yeah, so, yeah, I just couldn't remember if we were still talking about cutting chicken. No, yeah, it is I mean, any, like, cooking or whatever, definitely noble profession. I was just realizing, like, I don't remember feeling like my shoulder's so tired. I haven't been able to swim in like a little over a week because like with my ear surgery thing, he said like don't go in water or whatever. So, and I still have 2 more weeks till I get a checkup. Hopefully at that point, like the ringing in my ear will be gone and I'll be able to get back to swimming. So, you know, that way I won't feel like such a weak son of a gun out here getting sore from just like chopping some chicken. And it's not even like I'm sore, it's just like the shoulder movement, I'm feeling it. Cthulhu is primarily referenced in horror movies. I think The Evil is Dead is the most popular one that does. See, that's why. That's exactly why. Because I don't watch horror movies. Come on, now you know that. So it all makes perfect sense. So therefore I cannot be judged for not knowing the proper pronunciation of the name. Thank you very much. Case and point. Okay, we're almost there. Almost done. Gonna need to add more like cornstarch and stuff though. See, this chicken's also kind of looking like it doesn't have much cornstarch on it. I can't really tell, I guess. Alright. I'm gonna do it totally. You know what? Fuck the recipe. Alright, it's more like a guideline at this point. Doesn't need to be exactly. Okay. Egg wash. Okay. Then okay. Ooh, okay, cool. So we're in the egg wash. Just get all up in there. Oh God. Okay. And then from the egg wash, I'm gonna move over to the other thing, cornstarch. So, no, not, what? No, I was just saying that if he says it's primarily in horror movies, like, what other movie could he be in that's not horror? You know what I mean? That I could have possibly seen. Alright. I feel like this, I really hope this all goes well. I feel like this is going to, like, disaster mode. It's fine. It's whatever. We'll get there. Okay. I want to move all the... Okay. Okay. Boom. I'm gonna take off this glove. White pepper this bitch. I'm gonna get the stove running. Okay. I'm trying to cornstarch, but this isn't really, oh. This is going so well. It's basically New Age mythology, so it could be referenced by Andy. Okay, by Andy Random Thing. Okay, well, good to know. Andy Random, I'll keep that in mind. See, I appreciate Chor's level of support. He's like, you can see it. You can do anything you want. What was that? Who is Kodo? Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? All right, so this is what I'm gonna think we do. Maybe add quite a bit more cornstarch. All right. Mix everything up. God, it just looks horrendous, doesn't it? Okay. Egg wash clearly is still quite a bit, but it's fine. Why is cornstarch like so like clunky? I don't get that. Okay, so okay. Yeah, see, I appreciate that level of support, Chor. You can do it! Thank you. Thank you. I feel like I can do it too. Obviously, I've never made orange chicken before. I've made other, like, chicken, like, light chicken fried Chinese recipes before, but I saw a video for, like, orange chicken, and then I was like, oh yeah, I also have, like, veggies, and somebody, like, in my training group brought, like, fried rice for lunch the other day. And I was like, yo, fried rice, that sounds good. But since I'm trying to, like, just be more mindful, about carbs, I was like, well, I can't do fried rice, because, like, that's too many carbs. So then I was like, I could do cauliflower, like, fried rice. And so that's how we got here. Yeah, who's Andy Random? I know, right? My other heart is a chicken heart. So yeah, enjoy. Know that there's a heart back to you, Chor. Nope, look like it's not actually Andy. I'm gonna keep looking. Okay, so Zan's gonna keep looking to try to prove his point, which he is wrong. I'm just gonna say he's wrong. I don't know entirely, but okay, you can smell the white peppers, so that's good. We should be good on the white pepper. I feel like the cornstarch needs to be just a little bit more, because I normally don't want this much cornstarch. I feel like it's just like, But clearly there's too much egg wash in the mass of chicken, and I can't turn back now in reducing that, aside from increasing my cornstarch amount. So we're just gonna have to kind of roll with it. There was a campaign for Cthulhu for president during the 26 elections for why choose the lesser evil. Was there really? 2016. I could vote then. How come I feel like I didn't know about this. Maybe I did and I just don't remember. You know what? I probably knew, but I was like, who the fuck is Cthulhu? I was sort of like, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Like, what is that? Probably really just didn't pay that much attention. Wow, Baloo. As you say that, with like, I don't know if chore is American. Chore is, you're Canadian, right? I don't know why I keep thinking you're Canadian. I feel like you speak French and you just seem so much more sophisticated than that of the average American. I'm not saying that I'm not sophisticated and Zan's not sophisticated. I'm just saying. Oh, you are in the U.S. Oh, okay. Where about? I don't even... Have we talked about that? Maybe you have told me. I can't remember. Either way, I do not remember. Where about in the U.S.? Do you speak French, though? Why do I think you speak French? Is there a reason why I think that? That would make logical sense as to why I think you speak French? If not, it's okay. You can just tell me, like, no, Nisa, like, you're crazy. I feel like there's no point in adding more cornstarch. Like, it's getting better, but... Pennsylvania. Oh! That's actually pretty cool. Okay. Nice. I've been to Philly. I feel like I've been somewhere else, too. No, I haven't been to Pittsburgh. Never mind. I've been to Philly. I do. Not well. I do. Not well. Well, what? How did that... But, oh, it's the language you study the most. Oh, okay. If you studied it the most, what is it? Just like lack of practice that you think as to why, right? Or what? Since I'm an American, I'm not sophisticated? That's not what I said, Baloo. It's because you said effing Americans, and I was like, oh, like, Zan and I are American. I just didn't know if Troy Turtle was American. Why do you always take everything so personally? I saw South Park, like, back when I was, like, what? 8 or something, when my sister was like 16. After that, I never really saw any of it after that. I didn't know how to watch it. I didn't have like a way to watch it aside from like when my sister watched it. I can read it and hear it well, but ask me to say something and I grab a notebook. Ask you to say something. What is actually something that we could see? Oh, well, then you just Google it, I guess. Yeah, see, Blue, I like to fuck with you too, so, you know, like, back at you, whore. Sorry, I'm like extra sassy this past week. Like, training has been going well. The people in my training group are awesome. We have like a good, like after the first couple days and like things getting like breaking the ice, we have like a good banter thing going. And it's been nice to kind of, don't get me wrong, I like pet care, but it's nice to like be around people who like, I mean, pet care is nice because you're outside, you're walking, and you're with like all these dogs, but downside is you're not like getting to talk to people, engage with people, and like be around people who are like, I don't know, like that you can like learn about and like make friends with, you know. Unfortunately, I can't like hit up dogs that I hang out with and be like, hey, yeah, you want to go out bowling tonight? Like, I can't do that. It doesn't work. It's not possible. Yeah, fuck you, Slay. Yeah, fuck you. Me. You're so such a keyboard warrior, Baloo. Say it to my face, no. Or say it in voice chat at least. Just typing it out. All right, let's see how this goes. I feel like it's just not enough cornstarch. I feel like it's just so wet. That's what she said. I mean, it looks like it's frying rather nicely. How long do you... Crap, one thing is like being on the opposite side of the chat. I have to like walk back so I can ask like, how long do I let it fry for before I like flip sides? Oh, maybe it has enough cornstarch. Oh, yeah, definitely, never mind. Okay, wow, it actually has more cornstarch than I, like, intended for it to have. That's gonna be one crunchy chicken. I'm not much into frying food, though, so I just don't want to undercook my chicken. Golden brown, that's what people usually say. I should probably turn back to the computer and just make sure I'm... Do I need to put out like a couple pieces of paper towel and like put it on a plate or something? Okay, wow, this is really gonna turn into like some seriously battered chicken. Okay. Just like a golden brown I have. I feel like this tiny one is good, right? This is a tiny one. Alright, so this is definitely not the most ideal dish to make when meal prepping, I've noticed, because it's a little bit more time consuming, but it's not a big deal. Well, it's fine, once in a while. We did start meal prepping a little bit earlier than usual, so that's at least good. Oh my god. I hate the popping oil, it scares me. See, that looks more like a golden brown to me. Alright, I'll take this last one out and then I'll come back and catch up and chat. Now that we've done a little test run. Ah! Okay. Alright. Dang it. Hold on. What'd I miss? Hop in VC then, bitch. Yeah, you wouldn't. You won't. You won't? No. Sub-Zero. Hey, what's up? What's up? How's it going? Happy Sunday. Sup, peeps? Sup? You know, orange duck? I don't think I've ever had orange duck. Orange chicken, though. Is it Tanner? Tanner? I don't think I've actually ever had orange duck. I'm surprised you've never had orange chicken. I feel like that's a pretty popular, common, whatever. Bubbles are always good. Okay, good. Good. That makes me feel excited. Like, I feel like it doesn't look as golden brown on. Whew, hot. But it's cooked. And it's good. Ha ha. Is orange chicken not normally a Chinese dish? That's the thing. I can't tell if the oil's too shallow. I'm not really much of a fryer. Like, I haven't done much frying before. Should I add more? It's like maybe like half an inch to close to an inch deep. Maybe not quite an inch. I could add a little more oil. So 6 to 7 minutes for small pieces? Big pieces are 4. I mean, I have them like bite-sized, relatively bite-sized. No, this one was actually really juicy. This one was good. Dang it, I don't have a digital thermometer to check. Can you send me a link for one? I probably should get one. Although, like I said, I'm not normally to do this. That one was kind of nugget-sized. It was crispy, but I think it needed to dry a little bit more because it was still a little damp from the oil. I probably could have also let it cook a little bit longer if I wanted it crispy. Oh, Blue, what? You have to go. But it's only 11:40 your time. I thought you'd go to bed at like 2 a.m. Why do you have to go? Why? Yeah, I feel like it's pretty good considering that, like, when I'd put it in, it reached about halfway to the height of each chicken nugget piece. Like, it wasn't, should it be fully submerged? I always thought that when you fry, that, like, when you put something in, it reaches about halfway and then you flip it over so that way it gets the other side. I always thought that's how it was supposed to be. I don't know. Aww. Alright, go enjoy sitting with your fam. I understand. It's cool. Not like we're fam or nothing, but it's fine. I'll get over it. It's okay. Eventually. No, do your thing, do your thing. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully we can see you when you can come back for a little bit. I can't believe I'm actually already close to like 2 hours. Crap. I've been moving a little bit slow today. I need to pick up the pace. Alright. Hey, you listen here, you slut. Alright? You said it first, not me. Anyway. Go, enjoy. Come back. Mucho love. Alright? I feel like, yeah, so what's the situation with frying? Are you supposed to have the oil high enough that it, like, the piece submerges in it completely? Like, that's what I was trying to figure out. Here, I'll go put a few more in. I'm not gonna lie, orange duck sounds good. I would love to try that. I do like duck. I've had Peking duck. Is orange duck like also crispy? Is it like the same concept as orange duck? As orange chicken, but just with duck instead? My problem is that I didn't really cut these all that even. Like, they're mostly even-ish, but not entirely. I'm trying to get like all relatively the same pieces. It's kind of hard to tell in the bowl when I pick them up. Like, so this one I can already see is this one was not ready to flip, but it's not bad. Alright, so I can clearly see a color difference with some of these. Alright, my intention was definitely not to make this like as much of a fried chicken sort of thing. But that's okay, it's a learning lesson. We've come too far, that's fine. It's really good though. My understanding was that the depth absorbed the bubbling. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I mean, so like let's say a piece of chicken is like 2.5 inches. It seems that aside from like the really small ones, it's coming up about halfway. Okay, okay. Oh, so that's what the difference is. Okay, see, I didn't understand. I thought deep frying just meant like putting it back in the fryer like multiple times or something. I see. Although I will say that, I mean, I'm getting like small bubbles, but at times I get big pops, like randomly. That's perfect. Why, thank you, Tanner. Okay, good. I appreciate this. This is not like, I like to cook, but this is new for me in the sense of like, yeah, like I said, I don't have a lot of experience with frying. It's not normally, like, I like fried food. Who doesn't? Right? But I don't do it often because I'm like, maybe not the healthiest. But yeah. So always lay away from you putting it in. Yeah, I know. I did experience that the hard way one time before. Where I was just like, okay, and I just kind of like laid it in flat and then just like every which way it was like, I was like, okay, that's great. At least for a turn. Oh, Sub-Zero, yeah, welcome. Join the Discord because I do like try to test it, jump in there and talk. Oh, this is actually probably better. I think this is going to come out crispier than the first one. I think I was a little too quick. Wait. There we go. Alright, so I feel like I could either, what, take them out or... You know, I'm not gonna lie, even just like this, they're really good. Oh, nice. So we are shallow frying. Okay. I like it. I can't make that face really well. I gotta work on it. Is there any benefit from one over the other? Like, why would you shallow fry versus deep fry? I mean, I guess I get it with like French fries. You can't really shallow fry those, right? But ow, son of a gun. I should probably... No, I can't. I was trying to get a better way. Okay. These look like these are definitely crispier than the first batch I did, so I'm actually excited about that. Some of these are like tail end pieces of chicken, so they're not like the greatest pieces, but that's okay. I mean, I don't know. I didn't exactly, like, this is kind of, even though I say I'm following a recipe, this is still kind of actually, like, going kind of, improv. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, see, like, that piece of chicken was so skinny, it ended up being, like, completely covered. Alright. I do want to check out one of these, like, golden brown pieces. Alright, this is how, like, our done chicken is looking so far. Definitely crispier. It's still juicy. Not as, it's obviously not as juicy as the previous batch, but it's a little bit crispier, so, and I feel like with it having sauce on top of that. Okay. I thought maybe there was like a health benefit or a specific reason for why you would shallow fry versus deep fry. But that explains why, like, some of the small pieces, they come out in a jiff. Yeah, it definitely has not been stringy, thankfully. If it was stringy, I think I'd be... That would mean it's still kind of raw, right? That's one thing that always made me nervous about frying is because I can't always tell. Although then again, like with chicken, like when I like grilled chicken or like stir fry a chicken or whatever, I can just tell from like experience, just from doing it for so long. But with frying, I'm like, okay, you done in there, you cooked all the way through. I don't know. And the temperature too for time, yeah, that's another thing because like they cool down quickly. This won't matter as much since I'm like meal prepping it. It's all gonna go in the fridge anyway, but still, and I still want them to be relatively crunchy. The crunchiness is like an easy giveaway just for like the golden brown color and whatnot, but I don't know. I mean, it's hard because like since it's covered in a batter, you can't exactly like test out the chicken entirely and being like, okay, are you cooked? Or, you know, you can't really like just, whatever, try out little chicken testers. Okay, now here's another question. What do I do when the oil starts to look a little dirty? Like, is that okay? Is that normal? Am I supposed to like dump the oil and put in fresh? I feel like no, right? I mean, it's not technically dirty. It's just from residue of the chicken. Can also incorporate vodka into the batter to make it what? Whoa, I never knew that. Okay, but obviously the alcohol gets cooked off, right? Like, it's not like... That's still kind of fun, though. Does it provide any sort of taste? I feel like it would, right? A little bit of, like, a flavor to it-ish. That's fine? Okay, so if the oil's a little, like, dirty, it's fine. Okay. I know, yeah, it evaporates faster than the water, but what about the taste? The taste is there? Oh, I feel like it would, right? Because one of my pet clients gave me, like, apple rum cake or something as part of, like, the Christmas gift, and you could definitely taste the rum. See, the problem is, like, the underside. Alright, these ones really got like a little golden brown extra-ish. I'm running out of like paper towel space though. I feel like you have to let them, like, that's how it works, right? You fry it and then you have to put it out on something to like drip out the oil. Okay. Dang, I feel like I have so much chicken left. And I probably do. Alright, I don't, how much am I allowed to like put in at a time. Not that I want to overcrowd it, but I would like to kind of speed up some of my cooking time. Oh shit, I grabbed a little too much. Alright, we'll just leave it there. Dang, this is the one problem, is like getting hungry while cooking. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, a mesh scoop, yes! I have seen that. Ah, I want one. If you want to strain bigger debris, wait, what? But it'll just be slightly smokier sooner. That's okay. I mean, it's a learning. See, that's the thing, right? It's like, what do I make the investment in? Like, how often am I gonna do it like this? I don't know. Oh, okay. Yeah, vodka is a neutral. Oh, okay, well that makes sense. I have seen those mesh scoops before. I don't have one of those. Some restaurants don't change that oil for 2 weeks. You already think about it after 2 runs. Well, yeah, because I'm like, before it was nice and clear, and now it's starting to get kind of like rusty colored, and I'm like, is that normal? Does that impact its cooking and flavor quality? I don't know. Okay, but they filter it daily. Okay, so it's like the same oil all day, and they filter it. Okay. Yeah. I am gonna be making like an orange sauce. I don't have any orange juice. I'm gonna be using like real oranges because that's kind of what I thought it was gonna go. And then I read the recipe and it said orange juice, and I was like, oh well, didn't buy any orange juice, so it is what it is. Yeah, no, I didn't. That's what I was asking. Like, maybe for something like this, I'm not gonna bother changing oil because I'm like maybe almost halfway through on the chicken, and like if I could get away with all of it, to be honest, I don't want to change it because it's just more work. So that's why I was asking if it's okay. You know what I mean? Yeah, the recipe did say to zest orange, so obviously I have my oranges. I'll probably zest them first since I'm gonna end up like squeezing them. You know what I mean? Ow, the second time. What's the one, I guess, issue with this? I think I understand what you're saying now, Tori, because when it's a shallow fry, it's easier to get like a little prick of hot oil like pop off at you. So I think in that instance I get what you're saying, and I think you're right. Because I normally don't use this much oil, and I can understand how like more would maybe try to help deter that. I can see the logic behind it. I don't know if it actually works or not, but I can understand why. Alright, so I'm like halfway through on the chicken. Dang, I hope I'm making enough. I'm starting to like wonder. I feel like I gotta be using enough, right? Dang, I don't know. Alright, it's fine, it's fine. Maybe I won't get, maybe I'll just have enough like for 5 days instead of like 6 days. That's okay. If that turns out to be the case, it's not a huge deal. I still have some chicken here. I forgot on this plate. I see you know what you're doing. Sorry, just saying. No, it's okay. No, like I said, cooking Yes, I'm like familiar with that. It's just some types of cooking, like frying. I've never deep fried before. No, that's not true. I've deep fried like a couple times. It's just not like my natural go-to whatever. But you don't have to apologize. It's better that you tell me in case I didn't know, right? But yes, no. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, good. We're gonna do the zest. I'm actually just kind of wondering if I can use all the oranges I need to use. Cause I'm not really sure like how much I need to make. I'm a real big saucy person. Like I love sauce. So I like to have extra sauce usually in like anything I eat. Like, I don't know, Chipotle. Like I always ask for like extra tomatoes and extra sauce and like extra whatever. I know I'm a total fat ass. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. The only thing is here, like, I maybe need to stop snacking. I'll do like one more piece of chicken and that's it. Just because it really does taste so good. Mmm. Honestly, even if they were like chicken nuggets, you know, with like Chick-fil-A sauce or something, would be really good.